everyone, it's Raquel Bowman here, and today I'm going to share my embarrassing scrap space with you. Now, I'll tell you why it's embarrassing, because I need to clean, declutter and get rid of so much stuff. It's not funny. But I thought by doing this and showing you the real me and my space, it will show. I don't think I need to go on hoarders, but I definitely need to clean out. So I've been lucky enough that when we had our second child, my husband built this space in our backyard actually for his bar / man cave, and all the men I'm sure aren't watching, but the wives are probably cringing knowing that this wouldn't be something that would go down well with their husbands. He has given me the space because we simply couldn't fit it in the house with another child, so I needed somewhere to put all my stuff. So this is my space, and it's a big space, and I am super lucky, but it is so cluttered and full right now that I need some intervention. I need to do something. So as soon as you walk in, you're greeted with this unsightly rubbish pile of things that I need to sell and get rid of. And also there's some more that I need to get rid of. So that pile there should be clean there, free of anything. But it's full of rubbish. Not rubbish, but products I do not need, like half my room. But anyway, so the idea of this little area here was that I could have a little spot for my daughter to play and craft, and that little table I was hoping to be over here or there, and the easel there, but clearly that's not happened at the moment. I've got a little 4x4 cube, which my Mink is at the top, a couple of frames and projects and photos that I've done, and in the tubs are pens, that's got extra adhesives, photos, and down the bottom there, I don't even know. The reason I'm doing this video, and I think I mentioned it at the start, is because I need to de-stash badly. Like, look at my desk, for goodness sakes. Badly. So badly. And I want to pop this on here so that hopefully maybe you can give me some tips and help me out a bit. Give me the motivation that I need. Maybe it's time as well that I need, because I've got a gazillion projects on the go, and I always find that something, and I don't know if others can relate, something always takes this job or other jobs that I have on my to-do list, always gets pushed down when I find there's other things that need to be done more. So this desk has my Cameo set up, my microphone for recording videos, my Picturemate. It's messy now because I'm getting ready for my daughter's birthday, so I have a couple of little bits and pieces that I've made to go with the Mink to go on her party table, and then it's got my music dock, big printer. Underneath here is where I keep my design team boxes. So I have, see, this is just embarrassing. I have my Pink Paisley things there, as well as my Cocoa Vanilla. And then I have my laser printer, which I got for 15 Australian dollars, so really awesome price to use for my Mink. And that album, the wedding album from Project Life, which I can't get the sticker off, and it's annoying me, so it's sitting down there, and my camera stuff. So that's there. I have this gorgeous trolley, which I purchased to be able to help organise and, you know, do the whole good thing of getting my stash sorted and working, and it's just been piled with stuff. So I've got the sticky thumb adhesives that I got from American Crafts, and my mink foils at the bottom, and pretty much just junk piled on top. I have my mists and things on this shelf, and then on these ones, which I've talked about in my last video for my room, which I've since moved to this room, so it's all similar but different. It's a different environment. I've got some more mink things down there that need a home, and in my shelves, the top shelf I sort of use and go to, so I'll pull out these if I'm creating just for fun layouts, and they're bits and pieces I've purchased. These are my veneer, enamel dots, tags, pegs, I love pegs, you tell. And then here is my distress inks, which I've just recently bought the tins for those, and other bits and pieces. And here's glitter tapes and embossing things. This is past design team things for A Piece of Cake and Glitz Design, which the company is gone now, so unless I want to use them in my stash, I could probably get rid of some of that. These are my thickers and alphabets, which I know I need to cull. It makes me want to cry when I come in here, because I know now what I like as a scrapbooker, and I don't want it to sound terrible or that I'm ungrateful for what I have, but I've learnt to know that if I don't use things right away, they might just stay in my stash like this and not get used, and it's such a waste, and it makes me angry that I've got so much I need to sort and sell and donate and gift and whatever else. So they're embellishments, those two tubs. I've got my die cutting things in here which I use, and my punches in here which I use as well. Stamps, which really, you don't really see me stamping that often, and I could probably get rid of a lot of it. In the corner I've got my sewing machine, which I do use very regularly. I've got my mixed media things, which I do dabble in, and I'm getting better at playing and letting go a little bit. So I do enjoy, and I like that, and I like how it's set up now. It's functional. But my desk, golly gosh. So I sit or stand here, and then I have photos and things here. It's just chaos. So here is, I've pulled out the new Amy Tan collection, and the current Jot Mood board matches these colourings here, so that was my plan, to have a play with those. And I have, is anyone else like this? I told you this is completely real. Seriously, my floor is filthy. I haven't tidied for this, but I'm hoping it makes me a bit accountable. These are layouts that need to go to a home, an album, which I don't have, which I need to get. Oh, I can't show you that one yet. That stash that needs to be put away. And down here I did just pass. This is stash as well. So this is where my papers are kept, and mainly I just go for what's on the shop. So there's Poolside, you can see Wonder there, bit of Pink Fresh in there. What's down there? Oh, some of the Chamel that I got when I guested with American Crafts. So yeah, that's there. On my side I have just, look how random, just need to clean, get rid of. Oh, this is A Piece of Cake leftover stock that I need to pop up because that has now closed. I have my paper rack with extra papers that I don't have a store now, so that's gone, and just extra cardstock which I will use, so that's fine. And this area down here is all where I've got my piece of cake bits and pieces that I had. So That's where I had all my flare bits, my flare machine, my packaging, my veneer when I designed and made the veneer for the company, my extra bits and pieces that I used to put in the kit, more packaging, and sequins. Yes, seriously, that is sequins. Lots of it that I used to put in them as well. And a little stash of Heidi, some more shelving with bits and pieces that probably I could get rid of. And that's my space, and I really need an overhaul and a cull. And this, I just find, and I'm being completely honest, and that I think I feel overwhelmed in here sometimes, because I know how much I need to sort and clean out and get this organized, because I love it in here. I love being out here. I love creating, obviously, and I think I would work so much better if I just had around me what I love. So like that KonMari book, What Brings You Joy, half of my stash, which used to bring me joy, does not bring me joy anymore, and I need to rehome it, re-gift it, try and make a bit of pocket money back. And yeah, so this is my space. I love it. I am lucky. I know that I'm lucky, but it needs a bit of a overhaul. There's Lola. Lola, say hello. Lola's a naughty puppy at puppy school, aren't you, Lolly? Lola is the Tarzan puppy. Our instructor said we have 5 puppy types, and Lola is the crazy Tarzan puppy who is bouncing around and can't control herself and can't concentrate. So we've been to puppy school 2 weeks now, and I think I've finally got her to sit. So that's an achievement. We're getting there, aren't we, Lola? Say bye. Bye. Hopefully I can have an update with some organisation sorting tips soon.